Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And I'm back from my holiday. I can now upload videos every other day like I was doing before I went on holiday. So please drop a subscribe right now so you don't miss any content in the future. But yes guys, I'm back and we are coming back with a Man City team in FIFA 17, the potential squad. We did Man United last time, so I thought it'd only be fair to do Man City this time. And we've got some very, very good players that could go in here. As you can already see on the screen, we've got the likes of Aguero, David Silva, they've been linked to the Aubameyang as well. So let's just jump in and have a look at what I think Man City could start as their first team at the start of next season. So guys, here we have the first team that I think Man City are going to start. So, I think they're going to play Joe Hart in goal, despite the fact they've been linked with a few goalkeepers, which will come on to it in a minute, and despite the fact they didn't have a very good Euros whatsoever. I think, he's been very trusty for Man City in the previous years, and I don't see why they're not going to start him. Right back, I've gone with Pablo Zabaleta. Now, I was a bit torn between whether to use Zabaleta or Sanya, but I think Zabaleta is a better right back in my opinion. I know he's getting old now, but Pep Guardiola has said that he does have plans for Zabaleta in the future. So that's why I put him in there. Now my centre back partnership is Company and Otamendi. Could have used Mangala, but I've put him in the second team. And again, they have been linked with a lot of centre backs, so it's hard to pick which one they're going to use. But they're the ones I've gone for. Left back was one for Alexander Kolarov. Personally, I know Clichy had a good season a few seasons back, but I personally think that Kolarov is a better left back. Of the two pairings, I think he will get the nod above Clichy. Two centre defensive mids, I've gone for Yaya Toure and the new signing, which is Gundogan. I think they'll be very, very solid. They're both fantastic at going forward, and they're also very good in defence as well. So I think they'll be a very, very hard team to stop Man City, especially, and to get goals past them, because they do have a very solid defensive pairing. Now, on the left mid and the right mid, on the left I've gone for David Silva, because I know he does like to play there quite a bit, and he does get played there quite a bit, and they do have a lot of midfielders, like central midfielders as well. So I think that Silva might get pushed out onto the left. And on the right, we've got the new signing Leroy Sané from Schalke. Looks very, very promising. Young lad, obviously, he's only 19, I think, and he seems pretty quick and lively, so I'm looking to see what he can bring to their team. And then finally, up top by himself, we're going to go with Sergio Aguero. Fantastic last season, fantastic the season before, and the season before. Consistent for Man City every year, and I don't see why they want to replace him. So now let's just jump onto the bench and have a look with some of the players that they've been linked with. So if we jump on down to the bench, we can see first off we have Lionel Messi. Now I'm going to include him. I'm pretty adamant that he's not going to move, but he is constantly linked with a move to Man City, so I thought I'd throw him in there. Next we've got Thiago from Bayern Munich. He would be a very, very good signing, but I can't see them signing him as they do have a lot of centre mids. Then we have Laporte, which they have been linked with. Ter Stegen as another goalkeeping option, but Barcelona have said that they're not willing to sell any of the goalkeepers. We've got Draxler, again a bit similar to Thiago. Can't see them signing any more midfielders. And then John Stones, which has been linked with very, very heavily for around £50 million, and a lot of other clubs as well, like Chelsea. And then finally we have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who has been linked with Man City quite a lot, and could potentially move over to the Etihad and play up front with Aguero, which would be a very dangerous partnership. So here we are, guys. This is the second team that I think Manchester City could use in the next season. So in goal we have Willy Caballero. We've not got many other good goalkeepers, or any goalkeepers really, apart from Joe Hart and Caballero. So that's why I've put him in there. Right back, I've said before, I was struggling to choose between Sanya and Zabaleta. So whichever one didn't go in the first team was obviously going to go in the second team, and that is why Sanya's in there at right back. Two centre backs, we've got Mangala and Danea. They've not really signed any centre backs, and they don't have that many centre backs, Man City. So, and I've seen them playing this guy more and more over the end of last season and start of this season as well. So I think he could get in there, but obviously if they do go and sign another centre back, like the likes of Laporte, Otamendi could drop into this team, and the player that they do sign could go in the first team, or vice versa. Left back I've gone with Clichy. I spoke about that as well with the Kolarov thing. And then the two centre mids I've got Fernando and Fernandinho. Fernandinho is pretty decent. I'm not really sure how good Fernando is. I'm a bit hit and miss with him. He seems okay sometimes, and he seems dreadful other times. And then in the cam position, we have Samir Nasri. He used to get played a lot, and then he just lost his touch with Man City a bit, and not really played him as much as they used to. So that's why I think he's going to go in there. Left wing, we've got the new signing Nolito that they did sign. He looks like a pretty decent player to have, and I look forward to seeing what he can do for Man City. Right wing, we have the Snake. I mean, Raheem Sterling playing in there. Probably going to get sold or something, I'm not really sure, but he can be in there for now. And then finally, up front, we have Iñak. I don't even know how to say it, Iñacho, I'm not really sure. But he seems quite promising, he seems quite young, and he was playing quite a few games for Man City last season. So that is it, guys. I'm glad to be back, I'm glad to be making videos. So drop a like on this video right now if you'd like, and subscribe while you're around here. But apart from that, have a very nice rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.